Good morning, students. This is our EVS class. Okay. And in this class, we are going to start social. Last class also, we have learned lesson number 1 in social part itself. Yes, no? Our India, we have learned. In this class, about lesson number 2, it is Northern Mountains. Yes, no, last class we have learned the India. Our India, it is divided into 6 physical divisions. It is what? The northern mountains, northern plains, western deserts, coastal plains, southern plateaus and islands. These were the all 6 divisions we have learned. Right? Now, what we are learning? This is the first physical division of our India. There is a first physical division. Which is that? It is the northern mountains. The first physical division of India. It is northern mountains. We are going to learn in this class. Okay. Take out your textbook. It is page number 259. Okay, you can open your textbook and you can say it. It is page number 259. If I write any points here, you can just underline in your textbook. No need to write down anywhere. You can underline, you can read. Understood? Now, our country is bound by a long range of mountains along its north and northeast region. Our country is bound by a long range of mountains along its north and northeast region. Our country, it is bound. It is surrounded by long range of mountains in its north and northeast part, northeast region. This mountain range is called the Himalayas. This mountain range is called as Himalayas. The large mountains are covered our India in the northern part and northeastern region. These long mountain ranges are called as Himalayas. It consists of snow-capped mountains and peaks. It consists of snow-capped. Snow-capped means what? Snow-capped means the mountains, it is covered by the snow. The long mountains, the large mountains, snow, it is covered by snow. The mountains in the Himalayan places, we can see the mountains will be covered with the snow. And the peaks, it is also covered with the snow itself. It extends from Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. See the places which comes under here in these northern mountains, it is these northern mountains. It starts from Kashmir in the west and extends till Arunachal Pradesh in the east. In the west it is from Kashmir and in the east it is till Arunachal Pradesh. Till that places these northern mountains are extended. It stretches 2,500 kilometer lengthwise and 150 to 400 kilometer breadthwise. It stretches 2,500 kilometers, that is from Kashmir in east to Arunachal Pradesh in west. From east to west, the lengthwise it stretches 2,500 kilometers and breadth it is 150 to 400 kilometers. Okay. There are around 140 peaks in the Himalayas. There are around 140 peaks. 140 peaks in the Himalayas. There are 140 peaks in the Himalayas. Mount Everest, which is the highest peak in the world. Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest peak. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. It is 8,848 meters in height. Height, it is how much? 8,848 meters. It is 8,848 meters. See, think how much it will be, how much long it will be. It is in Nepal, K2, Mount Godwin Austin. 8,611 meters in the height is the highest peak in India. It is the highest peak in India. It is K2, the Mount Godwin Austin. It lies in the Karakoram mountain range. This Mount Godwin Austin, it is K2. We call it as K2. It is Mount Godwin Austin. Mount Godwin Austin. It is about 8,611 meters. It is in India. Okay. It lies in Karakoram mountain range. It lies in Karakoram mountain range, which is in Kashmir. This mountain range, it is Karakoram mountain range. It is in Kashmir. So this K2, the Mount Godwin Austin, this mountain range, it lies in Kashmir. Other important peaks are Kanchenjunga, Nanga Parbat and Nanda Devi. And other important peaks are Kanchenjunga, Nanga Parbat and Nanda Devi. These are the other important peaks which are in the northern mountains. Okay. The Himalayas are again divided into 3 mountain ranges according to their height. It is again divided into 3 mountain ranges. Which are those? It is according to their height. It is divided into the Himadri range or the Greater Himalayas. Himadri range or the Greater Himalayas. The Himachal range or the Middle Himalayas. It is little bit short than the Greater Himalayas. So it is Middle Himalayas or Himachal range. And the next one is the Shivalik range or the Lower Himalayas. The Shivalik range or the Lower Himalayas. See, this is the 3 mountains. Again, it is divided. This is the 3 mountain ranges. It is divided into 3 mountain ranges according to its height. One is Himadri range or the Greater Himalayas. Himachal range or the Middle Himalayas. Shivalik range or the Lower Himalayas. Okay. Now first one, it is the Himadri range or the Greater Himalayas. The Himadri range. Now we are going to learn about Himadri range. The highest, it is the highest range in the Himalayas. It is the highest range in the Himalayas and it is in the northmost region. It is the highest range in Himalayas. Yes, the greater Himalayas, the Himadri range is the highest range. It is the highest range in Himalayas, and it is to the northmost region, and it is in the northmost region. The average height of the mountains in this region is over 6,000 meters. Here the average height of this mountains, it is 6,000 meters. The average height of these mountains is 6,000 meters. They are covered with snow throughout the year. They are covered with the snow throughout the year. Throughout the year, it is covered with snow. This Greater Himalayas or Himadri range. These are the highest mountain range, and it is in the northmost part of our India. Okay, and the average height of these mountains are 6,000 meters. Okay, and they are covered with the snow throughout year. Whole year it is covered with the snow itself. Nepal and Sikkim are the parts of the Himadri region. Nepal and Sikkim. These are the parts of the Himadri region. To the north of the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas lie other ranges like Jaskar, Ladakh and Kailash. And to the north of the Greater Himalayas, to the north, in the north side of Greater Himalayas, there again some of the Himalayan ranges we can see, which are those Jaskar, Ladakh and Kailash. Jaskar, Ladakh and Kailash. The highest peak in the world is Mount Everest. The highest peak in the world, it is Mount Everest. It lies in the Himadri range. It lies in Himadri range. The mountains in the Himadri make traveling very difficult. These mountains in Himadri range, it makes traveling very difficult. There are narrow ways called passes through which one can travel from one place to another. There are very narrow ways. Narrow road, like a small road where it is called as passes. There are very small roads, very narrow ways. Okay, here in these northern mountains, in this Himadri range, moving from one place to another, it is very difficult. But there are very narrow ways. It is called as passes. It is called as passes. The narrow ways, it is called as passes. In that place, one person at a time, he can move from one place to another place. Only one person can move there. Like that the places are. One important pass is Nathula in Sikkim. One of the important pass, it is Nathula in Sikkim. Huge glaciers are found in this region. Huge glaciers. Huge means big glaciers are found in this region. Many rivers like the Indus, Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra originate from these glaciers. Many rivers like Indus, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, these all rivers, it originates from these glaciers. Some of the highest peaks of this range are Mount Kanchenjunga and Mount Annapurna. As this region is very cold, cultivation is not possible here. And some of the highest peaks of this range, are Mount Kanchenjunga and Mount Annapurna. Some of the highest peaks are Mount Kanchenjunga and Mount Annapurna. And as this region is very cold, cultivation of crops is not possible here. The cultivation of crops, it is very difficult. It is not possible here. This is about Himadri range or the Greater Himalayas. Okay, this is what about Himadri range. We have learned. Now is the next one, the Himachal range, or it is called as Middle Himalayas. The Himachal range or the Middle Himalayas. Some of the important mountain ranges of this region are Nag Tibba, Dhauladhar, Pir Panjal, and the Mahabharat. And here some of the important regions, some of the important mountain regions of this region. Some of the important mountain regions, mountain ranges in this region are Nag Tibba, Dhauladhar, Pir Panjal, and the Mahabharat. These are the some of the mountain ranges in this place. They are lower than the Himadri range. They are little bit lower. They are little bit short than Himadri range. The mountain slopes in this range are covered with thick forest of pine and deodar. This mountain ranges, this mountain slopes in this region, it is covered with thick forests of pine and deodar. This mountain slopes in this region, it is covered by thick forest of pine and deodar. There are fruit orchards here, and the eastern part is famous for tea plantations. Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra valleys have beautiful hill stations like Shimla, Musarai, Nainital, Almora and Darjeeling. See, there are fruit orchards also. There are fruit orchards also here. And the eastern part, it is famous for tea plantations. There are so many fruit orchards also, and the eastern part, it is famous for tea plantations. Okay, and Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra, these are the valleys. These are the valleys, and these are the very beautiful hill stations here. Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra Valley, these are the beautiful hill stations. And some of the other hill stations like Shimla, Masurai, Nainital, Almora and Darjeeling, these are also the hill stations, and these are the tourists visit these hill stations. So many tourists visit these hill stations as a tourist place. Okay, this is what about Middle Himalayas or Himachal range. Now the last one, it is the Shivalik range or the Lower Himalayas. Shivalik range or the Lower Himalayas. Shivalik range is the lowest and lies in the extreme south of the Himalayas. Shivalik range, it is the lowest range. It is the very lowest range in Himalayas, and it lies extreme in the south part of Himalayas. It lies in the south part of Himalayas. This area has thick forest and a variety of wildlife such as tigers, leopards, bears and crocodile. Okay, here in this place we can see thick forest. There are many thick forests in this place and a variety of wildlife. In this forest we can see a variety of wildlife. It is such as tigers, leopards, bears and crocodiles. We can see all these variety of wildlife in this thick forest and this region. It covers lower hills of Kangra, Hamirpur, Una, Bilaspur and lower parts of Mandi, Solan and Shrimaur. Here it covers this Shivalik range. It covers which all the hills? It is the Kangra, Hamirpur, Una, Bilaspur and the lower parts of Mandi, Solan and Sirmaur, Mandi, Solan and Sirmaur. These are the places which it is covered by Shivalik range. The places in this region are Paunta Valley, Joginder Nagar, Kangra, Dharmashala, Palampur, Dalhousie and Chamba. And some of the famous places in this, the Shivalik range, lower Himalayas, there are some of the famous places. Which are those? Paunta Valley, Joginder Nagar, Kangra, Dharmashala, Palampur, Dalhousie, and Chamba. These are the some of the famous places in this region. Through terrace farming on the slopes of these hills, crops like rice, potatoes, and maize are grown here. Through terrace farming on the slopes of these hills, through terrace farming on the slopes, on that slopes only they are doing farming and they are cultivating. The crops are grown here are like rice, potatoes, and maize. Rice, potatoes, and maize are grown here in this place. Cattle rearing is also done here. Cattle rearing, it is also done here. The foothills of the Shivalik are called Terai region. The foothills of Shivalik are called as Terai region. This region receives heavy rainfall. This region receives very rainfall. The northeast are the Purvanchal range, which are not very high. The northeast are the Purvanchal ranges, which are not very high. They are covered with thick forest. This Purvanchal range, it is in northeast part and it is not very high and it is covered by very thick forest. The important northeastern hills are Garo, Kashi, Jaintia, Naga, Lushai, and Mizo. These are the important northeastern hills in this place, in the Shivalik range. It is Garo, Kashi, Jaintia, Naga, Lushai, and Mizo. These are the some of the important places in this Shivalik range. In the northwest of the Himalayas are the Karakoram mountain ranges. Mount Godwin Austen K2 of this range is the second highest peak in the world. In the northwest of the Himalayas are the Karakoram mountain ranges. In the northwest part of the Himalayas are Karakoram mountain ranges. Mount Godwin Austen of it is K2 of this range is the second highest peak in the world. Okay, this was about Shivalik range. And next is the states which comes under this region. It is life in this region. The states which all comes under this northern mountains. It is the northern mountain region includes the following states. The northern mountain region includes the following states. Which are those? Which states comes under northern mountains? You no need to copy, students. It is already in the textbook itself. Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, These are the some of the places which comes under this northern mountains. Which are those? Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and some places, some northern part of the Western Bengal, northern part of Western Bengal, and northeastern states, and some of the northeastern states. So these all places comes under northern mountains. It is Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, northern part of West Bengal, and northeastern states. Okay, these are the states which comes under, these are the places which comes under this northern mountains. Once again, I'll tell, you can see in your textbook also, it is given already in the textbook. See here, it is page number 261. They have given here. Okay. See, it is Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, northern part of West Bengal, and northeastern states. These are the places which comes under Himalayan mountain ranges. Okay, these all parts are covered by the Himalayas, the big Himalayas. It may be the middle Himalayas, greater Himalayas, or Shivalik, the lower Himalayas, Himadri range, Himachal range, Shivalik range. These all comes under these places. These all comes under the Himalayan mountains. Okay. Till here, I'll stop. And this each state, about each state, we'll learn in the next class. These chapters are very interesting, students. You can just learn about all the states, about our India, which place, how it is, weather, climate, the place, everything you can learn. So don't miss your online classes. Okay. And I'll stop the class till here, and next class I'll be continuing with this explanation. Okay. Thank you, students.